podcast. Joined here by the bros. Mike Ski. We got Green in the building. And Rock Jr. What's happening with it, fellas? Hey, look, man, we want to take the time. We want to get straight into something, man. Something we seen on Netflix, and it kind of is very disturbing. It's a documentary we had told everybody to kind of tune into called Bad Surgeon. I know my man Greens, he tuned in, but he was tuned into the wrong shit. Hey, look, Green just kept hitting me. God damn, that nigga was playing them hoes. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, that's all you got out of it.
He was a major player. He was a major player.
What you thought about it though, Green? For real. I mean, it was fucked up from the jump though. Let's get that out there.
All the way to the third episode to the black lady called and made sure her reservations were straight.
Yeah.
I was believing it all the way up until the end.
Yeah.
And then when all that shit unfolded, I was like, God damn. I thought the Pope was really gonna marry them. Like he had me.
Bro, hey, listen, y'all, please, if y'all have not seen it, go to Netflix, watch Bad Surgeon. It's 3 45-minute episodes. Please, man. The craziest shit I done seen in a while, bro. Crazy. Listen. Oh, man, listen. He was a top surgeon in the world. He worked at supposedly the top hospital in the world. It's in Stockholm, Sweden. I think they the one that give out the Nobel Peace Prize, but it's like the one for medicine. Yeah, it's like the one for medicine. He worked at that hospital. So, anyways, the man he specialized like in the throat area, like the trachea. I forgot what kind of doctor you would call that. But it was people that was having like throat problems, you know what I'm saying, with their trachea, blah, 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 whatever. So, certain people get on the internet, start searching, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Is there any surgeons out there? Well, his name was popping up on the internet that he was doing, what is it called? Stem cell, like stem cell miracle treatments almost or whatever. But basically, he was telling these people that he can almost take a fake trachea, use stem cells, and basically it'll turn into a real one inside them. Bro, you got people on their last legs, so they believe in this shit. And they spending money. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I wish they didn't get into how much money the patients were paying him. Like for these surgeries. That's the only thing they left out of the documentary that I want to find out.
And I don't think the healthcare cover that.
Fuck no. Hell no.
But that's the reason why when you called me and I was talking that, like, I seen the player shit.
Yeah.
Cause them motherfuckers just they what they did. They only had 2 weeks to live.
Nah.
So I was like,
no.
I mean, either it's gonna work and they live longer, or they gonna die anyway.
No, they didn't have 2 weeks. It was longer than that. That's what.
But they only had a few. I mean, either that or they was gonna die anyway. So I thought like, yo, they was gonna try something.
Yeah.
But dude failed 5 times and only 1 time it worked.
Out of 10. It didn't work out of 10.
Damn.
He failed every time.
But he was
just one person was able to get their shit pulled out.
You know he was leaving like 2-3 days later. I don't think he was.
So check this out, right? The dude, anyways, before you do shit like this, like first time experimental surgeries and stuff, you have to do tests on, usually they do tests on animals to see how, what's the name? Well, this man wrote up all this fake studies where he had did this shit on animals and all that. He never did. So it's somebody filming a documentary about him, right? And behind the scenes, they recording everything. So behind the scenes, they catch this nigga basically saying, well, like, he ain't did none of this shit. Like, this nigga just he just doing some wild shit. So check this out, right? The man was putting rubber fake tracheas inside motherfuckers' chest. Plastic.
When the silicone, I saw the first.
I don't know. It was fake.
Right, it wasn't real, right.
And I'm sitting thinking, how in the fuck can plastic be fused with stem cells and become one? Like, what the fuck?
It doesn't make sense scientifically. And I'm not even a scientist. Yeah, it makes sense.
Bruh, he stitched these people up. And literally these people, these fake ass tracheas rotted in these people within 3 weeks, bro. Can you imagine that? Like, you basically can't talk, can't swallow, can't breathe. You just suffocate. Suffocate. This shit had zero chance of working. He knew this. You had to know who the fuck. How the fuck you gonna put a rubber or plastic, whatever the fuck it was, in a nigga and you think, what the fuck gonna happen? You feel me?
And then
They got the nigga on a documentary behind the scenes with one of his second in commands come to him like, hey, the fake tracheas came in, but one is not as wide as it's supposed to be, one is not as long. He was like, oh, we'll make it work. Straight. Didn't cancel the surgery. Reckless. Reckless, bro. Reckless. Go ahead, Grant. I know so else you want to touch on this. No.
The people ain't even they tried to back him up. They tried to hide it.
Oh yeah, the top hospital in the world, right?
He was that good.
Some of his colleagues came out and once they start like checking back with the patients to see how they were going, they was like, damn, these motherfuckers dying like this. Like brutal, bro. Like brutal deaths, bro. So some of his colleagues started to like find out, man, this man been lying to us the whole time. He didn't do these studies. He knew this had no chance of working. And then after he would do the surgery, he'd disappear on the patient. You know what I'm saying? Like he go missing. He got paid. Yeah. That's why I wish they would have touched. The only thing they left out was the money part. Yeah. You feel me? But let me tell you how low down and dirty this motherfucker. Bro, he was playing these women, bro. Like the nigga got multiple women. He got a whole family. They ain't show his real family that he lived with, right? Like his main family. But it was this one reporter from America who was basically like trying to blow him up to be bigger than what he really is and all this. And she come on there and say, well, the number one thing in journalism is that you never sleep with your subject. She started dating the man. You know what I'm saying? So he already got her. You know what I'm saying? He already got her head away. Man, listen, that nigga bought her a ring. Come to find out later, he told her, she thought it was worth $100K. That bitch was worth $1,000.
Lucky if you get $1,000.
Man, listen. He told her, he proposed to her. Told her they was gonna get married in what, Barcelona or somewhere, Spain or something?
Somewhere.
Rome or somewhere. The Pope was gonna marry him. The Pope.
You talking about the first chick on the first episode, right?
That one.
I ain't seen another
hey, the Pope was gonna marry him. Man, listen. Dog, this shit is so, bro. Oh man, this shit is so deep, bro. He ended up playing her. So she finally found out something was fishy. So everywhere that she didn't want him to go, I mean, he didn't want to take her, didn't want her to find out about it, she started finally digging up shit at the end. So she ended up flying to his home country, find out where he stay at, and she see the nigga out there with a whole nother family and shit, bro.
And the family he out there with is one of the patient's sons that he killed. I mean, yeah, he killed from the surgery. He dating her.
Oh, yeah. It's dirty, bro. Yeah. She called the Vatican. They said, nah, the Pope ain't got y'all scheduled to get married. hey, the bitch, nah, you're a reporter. This is when you know a bitch stupid. You was a reporter for NBC News, ho. This nigga lied to her and told her that he was the personal doctor of the Pope, Putin, Barack Obama, and the Clintons. How in the fuck is that possible?
See, and I believe that.
That's a conflict of interest, number one. And number two,
like
bro,
that.
You can't be the Putin of Russia and the American president, personal doctor. It's not possible. You feel me? And the Pope. So I knew when the bitch believed that, I said, oh, man, these hoes out here retarded, man.
Yeah,
bro. Man, listen. So when she started getting skeptical before she did her full investigation, he had told her, he tried to cover up, he came up with another lie. He said, I'm sorry, remember when I told you that I was the special doctor to all these prominent figures in the world? He said, I lied. I'm a CIA sniper.
Hey, he was smooth.
Bro,
He was smooth, man.
You got a serious talk game.
Bro, this nigga was mentally ill, man. I'm like, bro, who in the fuck would do some shit like this, man? This nigga was ill. Bro, one of his patients, all right, check this out. Another patient, he ended up killing the son. I think it was in early 20s or something like that, Green.
Mm-hmm.
So the mama a little devastated behind it, right?
I think that's the one he dating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He starts dating her. I think he killed the woman, what's the name? He ended up having a child with her.
Smooth.
Leading her to believe that she the only one.
Smooth.
Killed her son, get with her, have a child with her, and start playing her with all the other women.
2 years of jail time for the shit he did.
Yo, sad on the first episode with the infant.
That
black,
one
black dude with his sister and his mom.
I
hate how he did them.
Right.
Let me tell you how dirty he was when he didn't wait. Check this out, right? That's why I tell you got to watch all three, because everything come full circle.
Uh-huh.
He got this one reporter bitch that he playing, right? They supposed to get married by the Pope. Don't you know they done drafted up fake invitations? He sent it to all the patients that he done killed. Thinking they coming to a motherfucking wedding.
They happy as
They
hell.
don't even thinking they coming to the Vatican to get married by the
I'm
Pope.
talking about grand wedding. Grand.
Bro, this
Yeah.
nigga was sick, man.
Yeah, something.
Lied about it
His
all.
face out there. Now, I know he can't show his face. Listen, somebody got to do something to him behind this. For real, because you know the laws kind of
So what happened?
lax.
He
got like 2 years.
2.5
Russia
years or
finally
something.
banned them from their hospital. It's like, hey, man, you can't practice over here no more.
So let me ask you this. Y'all remember the doctor that was getting all his patients pregnant?
Yeah, but that ain't on this level, though.
That ain't on this level?
Nah, that ain't on this level. Nah, bro. They ain't on this. I know what you talking about. The motherfucker that was, they went to, but they was already getting pregnant by strangers. Even though it is whack that he would do some sick shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they was already getting pregnant by strangers, because when you going in there to get you just trying to get pregnant by somebody. So I guess they got a sperm bank, and you be like, hey, I'm looking for somebody 6'5",
Right.
220 or some shit, whatever.
Right.
And then y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that ain't on this nigga killing people, taking their money and pimping the women.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But y'all gotta go finish this shit,
I'm
bro.
gonna finish the 2 episodes.
That shit was sickening, bro. What you said, Green had a mean talk game?
Yeah. Smooth. G Smooth, what I call him.
Bro, oh my goodness. Then the top hospital in Stockholm, Sweden, they finally had enough. They tried to cover up for him so much. The whistleblower in the cases, they tried to make their life a living hell. But they did, they did, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, they prevailed, and the hospital finally had to tell Paolo Macchiarini, like, hey man, we ain't renewing your contract. You gotta ride. You gotta ride. He ended up getting arrested. I think he's serving like 2 years. But once this documentary really got enough people see this, somebody gonna touch him up. Somebody gonna touch him on his face out there now. Cause I know he never thought this shit probably would get like this. You know what I'm saying? For real. Bro, he straight murdered some people, bro. Put them people through torture. And one of the patients, and then you know what's crazy? It was some producers that was doing a movie on him. To make it seem like he was the greatest thing that happened in medicine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got this miracle treatment to do this. They knew behind the scenes that it was all fake, and they was still gonna release the movie. So if it wasn't for this one journalist that did his own investigation and cracked open all this, it would. So he ended up reaching out to them like, y'all knew about this. How could y'all, what's the name? They was like, man, we took his word for it. We just thought everything was real. So one of the patients from that documentary, right, the Russian girl, they wrote her, hey, we want to find out how are you doing. We hope the new trachea. She was like, your trachea is trash. My life is brutal. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk anymore. I've lost my voice. I'm like, I weigh less than 100 pounds now. And she ended up dying. Then her mama wrote, like, man, this was pure torture. Da, da, da.
Remember the reporter called the mama. He said, I want to do. They
She
did
dead.
record. They filmed the film of her walking on stage, but she was already dead. It
That
didn't
was
seem as if it was real time, but it wasn't.
It was always
Yeah, she was already
fake.
dead. She was
Fake.
already dead.
Brutal, dog.
And the
Brutal.
infant, the little girl, the little baby that died too. That was sad too.
Yeah, but she ain't have no choice because eventually she gonna have to leave the hospital and she was gonna pass because she was born without a windpipe, which is crazy.
Right.
She lived in the hospital since she was born,
Right.
which that was insane. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can understand her, but the black dude, man, that was sad how he died, dog.
Yeah.
That was
And
sad. Then he hugging the nigga daughter and shit, and you killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how the wife that's how she found out that all that shit was fake from the black people.
From the family.
Yeah, because they had went and brought all they gear and all that stuff, and they just wanted to make reservations, make sure everything was straight. They called the hotel, never even heard of the dude.
The
And they were
Russian
showing
girl.
compassion towards him too, because they even said, he's created a light and inspiration to where people down the line can be inspired to get this type of medical assistance and so forth. But it was all
Bro, he had zero compassion, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Zero
Yeah, he
compassion.
didn't
You
care about
feel
the
me?
people.
Zero. The Russian girl said she's literally rotten from the inside. She said, I have a smell so bad on me that I can see it when people come near me. Can you imagine? Plastic inside you.
I smelled that today going to the.
Can you imagine all this shit rotting?
Motherfucker was
What the
stank,
fuck is
bro.
going?
Right. Fuming out of your body. It's a
Nigga,
bad
that
idea.
shit probably feel like heartburn to the 100th degree.
Right. Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Man, can you imagine smelling that? Bro, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Somebody got to touch him up, though. So anybody out there run into Paola Macarini, touch him up real nice. For real. Paola Macarini.
Sprinkle some dust juice on it.
Hey, put that voodoo on his ass. Touch him up real.
Let me ask you this: Who's on the Mad Dogg's most wanted list? Him or Patrick Mahomes?
Well, Tracy always at the top.
Oh, man. I wouldn't even think it is, man.
Tracy always at the top. Tracy Crowder's going to make that match still. I ain't forgot about you, homie. Yeah, man. But look, y'all go check out Bad Surgeon on Netflix. 3 episodes, 45 minutes each. The craziest shit I done seen in a while, for real. Check it out. All right, look, man. We got some Florida State fans here. Mad. And we got a Texas fan here. Happy.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, man. Hey, the committee. Last episode, he gave his foe. His foe was right. I said there's no way Florida State could have got left out.
In that order. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and I was wrong. You feel me? So, hey, but look, go ahead.
It's on you, Mike.
I'm waiting on you, bro.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Spit
No,
it. You in, I'm out. So you the better team.
I already
according
said,
to the
okay,
committee.
bro. I already said my piece. I said what I said. The 4 best teams in there. Now I'm ready to hear what you got to say. You already said you wanted to
So you don't think Florida State should have got in?
fuck no.
Over nobody?
Fuck no.
I ain't saying just y'all. Nobody?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No. And only reason I say that is because of Jordan Travis. Now don't get me wrong, they got a hellified defense. Yes, they do. But motherfucker can't even score 20 points.
But you got a whole 3 3 weeks. You
This
got a
is
whole
not,
3 weeks to get ready.
is, okay, and now I agree with that. But this is not when Ohio State did it when they with Cordell Jones. They ain't got nobody over there like Cordell Jones. And keep it 100. You even said it yourself. The 4 best teams are in the playoffs. Hell, if Georgia don't have that weak ass schedule, they'll be in it. Am I right or wrong?
Okay.
If they don't have that weak ass schedule, they will be in it. Correct?
Okay, didn't that same Ohio State team lose to James Madison that year?
No.
James Madison?
No.
In 2014.
No, not that year. No,
They lost. They had a 1 loss in the regular season.
Yeah, it wasn't no James Madison though.
They lost to James Madison?
Nah, hell no. Hell
Who
no.
they lost to that year? I think they ran the table that year.
No, they lost 1. They lost
No.
1 in the regular season.
It is.
Who?
I don't think Urban Meyer ever lost no damn James Madison.
Hell no. Yo,
Check
pull
that
up.
out.
Let me
Check
see
that out for me.
Hell yeah.
Or just Google what year Cordell Jones led them, and then you'll be able to find what season it was. Because I don't remember what season that was.
Yeah, please do.
That's when JT Barrett was the starter.
Yes, sir. Talk to him.
But this is the thing, though. I don't understand, like,
Excuse me. It was Virginia Tech, unranked Virginia Tech, who went 6-6 that year.
Okay.
But it wasn't James Madison, though,
I
right?
Who's
said
the other
James
four
Madison.
teams? Who's the
Okay.
other 4 teams that
Virginia
made
Tech
it?
lost to James Madison that year. That's what it was.
Okay. Who's the 4 teams that made it?
In the playoffs that year?
Yeah.
Florida State, Oregon, Alabama. Ohio State played Alabama first. Oregon played Florida State.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's
they thumped us in the semis, and then they went on and got thumped by Ohio State.
Yeah.
But my thing is, they moving the field goal post every week. Before the narrative even kicked in about us not making it, they were talking about us not making it before Jordan Travis even got injured. So you was already pushing that agenda. Okay, Michigan. You know how many total yards Michigan had the Big Ten championship game?
No.
Like 216 yards total offense with their starting quarterback.
Okay.
All right, the same Michigan who's under investigation for cheating. The same Michigan,
Facts.
the same Michigan that was missing their head coach. And isn't that one of the guidelines within the committee's voting?
That is correct.
I didn't
So-
know that. See, I
That's
don't never
correct.
know what the
Yeah.
rules is.
Yeah.
I find out something new every
A
day.
impactful
That-
player
that is
and
correct.
coach
Wow.
can impede that. So that's what I'm saying. Which one is it? You switching the narrative weekly.
Right.
It doesn't make no sense. I mean, on top of that, you talking about Florida State's quarterback situation. Tate Rodemaker was going to be back and ready to play within those next 2 to 3 weeks.
String, correct?
Huh? That's the second string.
Right,
Okay. After they announced us not being in the playoffs, they went to talking about Tulane, if I'm not mistaken. And then they kind of elaborated on another team, but they went to speaking in terms of another program. I can't remember exactly which program, stating that they had a few injuries and those guys had like 9 to 10 practice to prepare for their bowl game. Well, why doesn't Florida State have that same regard? If you're gonna mention that, if our quarterback situation was that significant, why did they rank us ahead of Georgia in the final playoff rankings? Make it make sense.
I'm with you.
Okay. Texas. You beat a Okie State, right? That got thumped by who? Central Florida. Or is Central Florida bowl eligible?
Yeah.
You sure? They
said-
6-6. Is Central Florida bowl eligible?
They went 6-6.
No, are they? I don't think
I think they is 6-6. Let me check. I'm about to find out right
You
now.
said UCF, right?
Yeah,
they
6-6.
They're
won-
6-6.
won-
Okay,
Yeah.
they 6-6.
They
Okay,
played
they got
Georgia.
so you're
I'm
giving Texas.
I'm gonna be real with you. That Texas getting in, can't argue about. But this is the thing. They beat the Alabama team.
Come on, man, let's hear
They
this.
beat the
Yeah.
Alabama team. That wasn't Alabama at the beginning of the year.
And okay. Oh, man, here we go with this shit here. this shit here is so garbage. Bro, Alabama, okay, week 2, they wasn't that same. We ain't that same team neither.
Okay, so
Right?
let me ask you this.
We got guys that done grew.
Okay, so
We don't even got our starter
so that's a
running back.
conflict of interest. So you giving yourself credit for beating the Alabama that's not the current Alabama team, but Florida State gets discredited for not being the current Florida State team they were
Bro.
early in the season. So
Okay.
which one is it?
This thing I'm looking at this.
Which one is it?
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the Big 12, right?
Bro, y'all couldn't eat. Okay.
I'm looking at the Big 12. Only one other team in the Big 12 this year won 10 games. That was Oklahoma. Oklahoma State was very inconsistent. West Virginia, it was okay. Kansas State was okay. Iowa State was mediocre. Kansas was, mediocre. Everything after that was below average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the conference wasn't that strong at all. You
Bro,
feel me?
hey, bro.
Wait. Hold on.
Talk to me.
Now let's go look at Michigan Conference. We
Okay.
already knew they had 3 good teams in there. Other than that, everything else was mediocre. You
Okay.
feel me? Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan. Iowa's the flukiest 10-win team you'll ever find every year. Every year. You know what I'm saying? We know that.
But they did it,
You feel me?
right?
Yep. So now let's go look at something else. Let's go look at the ACC.
Go look at that.
ACC was competitive from top to bottom this year.
Ooh.
Got the most teams bowl eligible right now.
Yeah.
Seven.
Only three teams to make bowls this year. Out of what? How many teams is it?
Okay, we
Let
got
me
two.
see.
We got a
Hold on.
But at the end of the day, your job is to beat whoever it is on your schedule.
3 out of 14 teams not bowl eligible. That's strong. That's strong. You feel me?
and the ACC also went 6-4 against the SEC this year. And the SEC went 7-9 against out of conference teams.
Okay, so but what are you saying? Okay, let's do
Can't
it.
really
Let's
say
do it.
strength of schedule.
And let's do it like this here. If you on the
Now
committee,
we know. One thing we can say 100% sure is Washington and Alabama was deserving to get in. I can't.
Washington and Alabama were deserving to get in.
Definitely. Washington ran the table. Pac-12 was strong. this
But
year.
Alabama was deserving to get in over us.
Yeah, when I think about it, yeah, bro.
When you think about it, how? Because they beat Georgia with that weak ass schedule. We beat them
But
in Tuscaloosa.
but look, Alabama played a tougher schedule than y'all. And then think about this: the SEC as a whole will always be better than the goddamn Big 12.
Okay.
Big 12 was a joke, though.
And see, when you say that, see,
I ain't saying
that's
that
why I
you
wish
bad,
Jordan
nothing
Travis
like that.
don't get hurt. Because then you wouldn't be saying this. Because if he wasn't hurt, they would score more points in their bowl game and then Alabama don't be in. If that man don't get hurt, they put up points in their bowl game, Alabama don't even get in the playoffs, then everything you just said is really irrelevant.
Look,
Right or wrong, right?
These are the 4 things that shake this whole playoff.
Right or wrong, bro?
Texas lost to Alabama. That was the first game. We knew that was going to have.
Who we lost?
I mean, when Texas beat Alabama, we
Correct.
knew this was going to be a major factor. Jordan Travis getting hurt. That's 2. 3 was, what was the third one? It was another one. Alabama beating Georgia. Alabama beat Georgia really set the play for Florida State not to get in. You feel me? That's set the play.
See,
That was a play. That's what play in motion.
Georgia had to win that game.
And look, in Oregon losing to Washington twice. Because if Oregon would have beat Washington, this shit would have been. If Oregon beat Washington and Alabama still beat Georgia, this shit was still gonna be in chaos.
I'll tell you who dropped the ball?
Who that?
Auburn.
Oh, when they lost Alabama? Yeah.
That's who dropped the ball.
Yeah.
They beat them. That's
Even
a
if-
2 loss.
'cause
That's a
even
2
if
loss.
Alabama would have won, they wouldn't have got in.
Georgia would have still been
Yep.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They would've-
Georgia would have still, what's the name? Yep.
They would have went number 4.
They still would have put them in.
Yeah, they went number 4. I
They
agree
still
with that.
put them in.
Hey, but look, though, like I say, Florida State, only reason why I don't think they in is
I think Washington got the best
which is
resume.
bullshit.
No,
I think Washington got the best resume out of everybody.
We finna beat the shit
Yeah.
out of them.
they got the best.
What?
resume.
We finna beat the shit out of them.
What?
Bro, we finna expose that shit.
How much you bet when that line come out, y'all gonna be favored between 3 and 6 points at the most?
Okay, but we gonna expose them, though.
Okay, we
I
gonna bet.
guarantee
We gonna bet that game.
Say
I'm
less,
going
man.
Washington.
You can
I'm
go
going
watch
with
it.
Washington, Alabama to play for it all, and I hope Washington win it all.
You say you go, okay.
I hope Washington win it all.
Okay. And y'all hear this now. Y'all hear this.
Bro, this is what I don't like, because like it said, even Coach Prime even came out and said, there's no way that they're going to leave an SEC on Alabama or Georgia out.
And
He
agree
said
with
that. He said, y'all got to remember, this is a business. So I'm glad to hear somebody come out and actually say this shit is about money. You know what I'm saying? That's on the inside. I'm glad somebody did. He said that. You know what I'm saying? Quote for quote, that's what he said. You feel me?
Right.
He said, y'all forget this shit is a business. And then Mike Norvell don't got the same name or resume as all them other coaches too. You feel me? So that it was easy to kind of buck him out of, you know what I'm saying? It was just unluck. I mean,
You can't penalize a team that's
Yeah,
done
very
everything right based on one person's injury.
Well,
One
I
person,
don't understand,
no one man is bigger than the team. Although he is a very integral part to the team, but I mean everything else that everybody else has done to contribute to that team just completely went down the drain because you penalized them for one person being injured. Have you ever heard the term "next man up"? I mean,
and it's the thing, like, you know, I don't like Florida State, but we in the same conference, so I have to kind of look out on certain things. Like they got to call it down the middle. Who in the fuck said the Big Ten or Michigan was that impressive than what Florida State had done this shit? You know what I'm saying? Who said the Big Ten was that goddamn good? Like they made it seem like Michigan was just this unstoppable force. Then they try to say, "Oh, you put FSU in there. We didn't want another motherfucking TCU." Well, TCU beat Michigan to get to the national championship. It ain't like they got thumped in the first round. They got thumped in the championship game.
thank you,
Michigan has yet to win a fucking playoff game.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So how y'all keep saying they had not won a playoff game? So if y'all want to keep bringing up past instances, you know what I'm saying? They ain't won one.
And you still don't know the severity of this cheating scandal.
Exactly.
So you rewarding
Y'all put a
unethical
cheating
behavior.
team in there from a conference that really ain't that good. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. This shit was crazy. It was money. That's what that shit came down to.
Okay.
Them
well,
boys got them long breads, man.
I'm
You
gonna
feel
give
me?
y'all.
I'm tell you why they did what they did for 2 reasons.
Why they did? Why they booked y'all, man?
Washington's moving to the Big Ten. Texas moving to the
SEC.
SEC. So basically, right now you have 2 Big Ten teams. If you was saying this was next year's alignment, you got 2 Big Ten teams.
Washington being the Big Ten next year?
You got 2 Big Ten teams and 2 SEC teams. I guarantee you, based on the current results, I guarantee you Alabama, Georgia, and Texas will all three be in the top 5, no matter what the results are from this national championship. I guarantee you, they're pushing that narrative right now. I guarantee you. And that's the thing.
Well, we know all of them won't be able to make it next year, so don't.
But I'm just saying, preseason. Preseason, they'll be in the top 5.
The shit go to 18 next year, right? Or was it
12.
12.
They're pushing that narrative.
So I'm gonna give y'all.
But this shit happened at 12 teams. You ain't gonna hear a lot of. You ain't gonna hear too. You'll hear a little chatter, but you ain't gonna hear too much chatter because it's 12 teams.
And technically,
you know what I'm saying. So you got 12. You gonna be like, oh man, next year. You know what I'm saying. You got better. You know what I'm saying.
And this year,
teams, you can bitch.
This year was actually supposed to be the first year of expansion. This year was.
But they said y'all. They said y'all AD fucked it up. Y'all AD the one that voted against.
No, it was the ACC commissioner. They said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when y'all athletic director,
yeah,
it was the ACC
commissioner.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Who you got winning it all?
I ain't gonna watch none of them, but I'd probably say Alabama probably win it all. I don't even have a taste for football, man. It's just the whole integrity of the sport, man. You mean the whole intent is to win. I mean, what other sport have you seen a team? No other sport. So they need to really change the way they do things. You don't do this in the NFL. You don't do this in the NBA, MLB, MLS, college sports other than college football. Come on, man. It makes no sense. Deserving. I don't like to get caught in deserve. All I get caught up in is winning. My team is winning. They're in the Power 5 conference.
Fact.
They should be in the playoffs.
Fact.
Point blank. You put 2 1-loss teams who jumped up 4 spots apiece ahead of a team. If that was the case, if our quarterback was that significant in us not making the playoffs, why did you keep us in the 4th spot to begin with? You should have just pushed us out to begin with.
And they said when they submitted the numbers, Florida State came back number 3. When you put the numbers into the computer and they give you this algorithm like strength of schedule and all this, he said Florida State was still 3. So they was like, I don't know what the fuck the committee was looking. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not even a playoff. This is not a playoff. This is an invitation. That's what that is. It's an invitation. It's not a playoff. Because the playoffs, the results sets itself. You don't get voted in. That's an invitation. I mean, that's
somebody was gonna get bucked out.
And then
you hate to see an undefeated ACC team. Because I don't like that because you disrespect the ACC. And the ACC was strong this year.
Right. I told you how it was
ACC was strong for real. I ain't like that. Right. That's what was
and you got 7. You got 6 people on the committee that's from the ACC, but they couldn't have a vote on the Florida State making the playoffs. They had to leave the room. So now you got 7 people.
What the fuck? See, I don't be doing all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Boo Carrington,
yeah,
the chair of the playoff committee. His first athletic job, was in Tallahassee. He has his brother is like a vice president with ESPN. He got like a job. His brother has a job with ESPN.
All right, so look, you say Alabama gonna win it all. So who you got playing for the national championship? Alabama and who?
I don't even really give a damn. Be honest with you.
Okay, you don't give a damn. Okay, but
I'm about to ask you. I already know you gonna. You think Texas gonna win it all?
Bama gonna win by 10.
You got Bama beating
Bama gonna win. They're gonna beat Michigan by 10, probably more than that. We gonna win by 10, and it's gonna be Alabama and Texas for a rematch.
Who win that one?
I say Texas gonna beat them again.
How much?
Probably about 3.
Hey, I went back and was watching some film and shit, boy. Hey, no cap. Texas had a strong ass kind of, it was a better than usual defense this year. They got this big boy in the middle. What's that defensive tackle?
The big boy.
The big boy, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, boy. I know they had a monster over there like that, but that kind of changed the game in certain situations. You feel me?
And that offensive line, they gonna move us like that. Like they gonna move us Georgia, bro, for real.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see,
man.
So look, hey, what's up? Y'all still playing Georgia in the bowl game? What's up now?
Oh, that shit dead, bro. They got too many people out
there. Y'all had
we ain't got nobody opt out yet. Only person that made an announcement was Johnny Wilson. Nobody else has made a verse.
Well, he going to the draft?
Yeah, he's been invited to the Senior Bowl too. Although he's a junior, they've been doing that.
He get drafted probably 5th round, 4th, 5th round.
How many people y'all got going to the draft?
Well, they ain't declared yet. We got a lot that could declare.
What about seniors? Y'all ain't had nobody.
Greg Dent, somebody that'll be gone. Greg Dent. Defensively, we got Tatum Bethune and Kalen DeLoach, both seniors. Secondary, we got Greg Dent. We got Jarian Jones. Our corners should be returning. Ronaldo Green, he should be coming back another year, if I'm not mistaken.
So what's up with Patrick? Peyton?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you.
That was just a money thing. He took it down. That was just money.
But he really did post that?
Yeah, he wanted to receive an NIL deal. Exceeded. He wanted more than Verse was getting.
He been wanting like $2 million.
Braden Fisk could be gone too. He had a hell of a game at the ACC.
So he probably gonna get drafted, huh?
Huh?
Fisk, he gonna get drafted.
He had a great game. Him and Verse got off against.
Was he good all year?
Yeah, he been signed all year.
Who's y'all best defensive lineman this year?
They all had their moments. Most consistent, I would probably say Fisk. I can't say Verse because he got double teamed a lot. So he helped out a lot of other people. He was getting a lot. He getting held a lot too that wasn't called, but he was getting double teamed.
How good you think Joshua Foreman is?
Oh, he played.
That's a kid from the Joe, ain't it?
Yeah.
He can play.
Yeah, he nice.
He can play. CJ Campbell entered the portal. I think FAU is the leading team for his services.
Which is good because now he can go somewhere and actually get more carries and stuff like that. He done did what he had to do. He walked on, earned his time. I think he earned a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? That's good
for him. I mean,
Yeah,
he
good
good
for
for
him.
him. I mean, because he's gonna be an asset for wherever he goes.
Yeah, that's good for
Yeah,
him.
he'll be an
You know what I'm
asset.
saying? That's a hometown kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
CJ, what is CJ Campbell?
Yeah, 4.5 GPA at Bay High. Yeah, ain't no dummy. So yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up.
Right, yeah, 4.5.
FAU would be a good move for him. Boy, it's beautiful down there too, bro. Beautiful down there in Boca, for real.
And I think
I done stayed down
Oklahoma
there.
reached out to him, but I know FAU. I think FAU is the leader right now.
Don't go to FIU. Don't go to FIU.
The last person we had to go for that was TJ Lowder.
Yeah, go to FAU right now. I like the head coach. They gon' you
Go
know
to
what I'm saying?
FAU?
This year.
FIU.
Oh,
This is the
FIU.
first
That's
year.
where TJ went. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the first year Tom Herman never made a bowl game.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get his pieces in there this year. That won't never happen again, for real. They were competitive in every game. Like
Right.
maybe 1 or 2 they got blew out, but they was there every game. Quarterback play, which is where he always had good quarterback play.
Right.
Quarterback play was horrible.
And Cardell Jones.
Horrible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He has stability. I mean,
Yeah.
every
What's the kid
championship
that Texas
team.
that started like 4 years. And he in the
What's the kid name?
he in what's the name right now?
Played for Texas.
Colt McCoy.
No,
No,
man.
played-
after
played
him. He
on
just
a-
graduated like 2 years
Played
ago.
with he had Tom Herman was his coach.
The quarterback. Casey Hurt was damn, what's the boy name, man?
He was a quarterback.
Yeah, man, hold on. It's like a 4-year starter there, bro. Hold on.
Say his name. He in the NFL?
Yeah, in the NFL. I want to say he played for the Colts.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Damn, what's the boy name?
Yeah, he played for the Colts. Yeah, he's back up.
Hold on. Casey Thompson. What the boy name? Sam Ellinger. Sam Ellinger.
That's him.
Yeah. And he broke like all the records there. You know what I'm saying? So, but crazy, man. Crazy year in football, boy. This is a crazy year. This is a crazy. You think y'all stand a chance against Georgia in the bowl game?
I like our defense.
Like our defense?
And Tate gets 3 weeks of preparation, 3 weeks or more of preparation.
I don't think nobody opted out from Georgia either.
Not to my
Then I
knowledge.
think, maybe like 2 or 3 at the most.
One of the offensive
But when you
linemen
get like
just
10
in
or
the
more
portal.
players, that's when you get you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think it's so shit. It should be a good game
It
still.
wouldn't even hurt my feelings. They boycott the game. My wife wanted me to go. My wife asked me, "Did I want to go?" But I said, I don't even have a taste in my mouth for it. I don't even.
What? You ain't going to the game?
She asked me, "Did I want to go?" She said, "Cause she had some good ticks, found some good seats."
Damn,
I
nigga,
said,
no,
I mean, it just took a taste. I mean, what's the point of winning, man?
I did want y'all to win though. So
It makes
Where the game at? Where the game at?
Orange Bowl down there.
Oh, Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have caught that flight, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Nah, I lost. See, we was actually gonna be in Orlando anyway, so we were just gonna drive down there for Christmas. Yeah, man, but I just don't have a. That just took a lot out of me, man. I need to.
Green, who you got winning it all?
Bama.
Tim, who you got winning it all? Bama.
Did you see Michigan's response when they found out
seen
who
that they got Bama. Yeah,
You see
they
the whole
that whole.
Y'all. They already know,
hoping.
man.
Hey, we'll see though. This is why the games are played though. So we'll see. Hey, pull upset. Hey, who knows now? Who knows? It's been a crazy year of some football.
but like I
I
said,
just don't think Jim Harbaugh and them got it in him, bro. I just think it's something he missing over there when it get to this part of the year. Something he missing, bro.
Hey,
They not able to throw the ball too effectively when they go up against real good teams, dog. That's the thing. Defense always keep them in there close, but then they can't make plays on the outside. You feel me?
so that's what
Can't
I'm
make
saying.
plays.
How is Michigan's offense that much more significantly better than Florida State's. I mean, even with their starter.
They're not. Right?
That's my point.
They're not.
That's my point. I mean,
I say that they're not at all. Not even close.
It makes no sense. I mean, they move the field goal post every single week.
But like we said, they want to leave the SEC champion out. There's no way they were going to leave the SEC school out. Man, when I tell you, them fans, them crazy motherfuckers been out here burning shit. Yeah, for real. Them Georgia, Alabama fans been around this bitch burning. Man, no SEC in the playoff. What? Man, they would have went crazy, man. So the only team that could have got bucked was, we already knew, Texas or Florida State or Michigan. Them the only three really could have got. You could really come buck Washington.
They couldn't have put Bama in. They couldn't put Bama in without putting Texas in the bottom line.
That was the thing. Yeah. All because Texas won that game at their, but Texas wouldn't beat Alabama, this Alabama team at all. You think so? We're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
Make sure you answer the phone.
You ain't get past Washington. I'm telling you now.
Okay. I mean, you even look. I mean, let's look at Alabama's work. 4 down in a prayer on Auburn to help you win. And Auburn got mollywopped by New Mexico State the week before.
And that's crazy. How you give up that play though, dog? Like how do you give up? Right. See, that's why I don't coach. Cause I'm Bo Pelini. I'm gonna grab your ass by that face, man. I'm gonna cuss your ass out on national TV. I'm Bo Pelini, my nigga, for real. That's why I don't coach. I don't got no patience.
I mean, you got a better relationship. Though,
I don't got no patience for the dumb shit, bro. Like, how you get that shit up though? How you get something up like that?
That's stupid.
That's like the Miami Hurricane, like that don't take a knee. Like, I had no patience for shit like that, bro.
Hey, why I got y'all on here?
I had no patience for the impossible.
Why I got y'all on here? Let me ask y'all a question, and I want y'all to be honest.
If y'all know who Bo Pelini is, go look him up.
When we talking about Alabama, I want to talk about Nick Saban for a second. Do y'all think he's a great coach, or do he just get the top?
Man's a good coach, man. That man's a great coach.
Top recruit.
Man, earned his stripes. That man's a great coach.
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Combination of both.
Okay.
But no great coach is not going without getting the. No great coach would accomplish what he accomplished without the players.
Okay, now let me ask you. Okay, since you say he's a great coach and all that, so I'm asking.
No coach.
So if you take him and put him over, what we could put him at? Let's put him at Boston College.
What you mean?
Will he? I'm just saying, will he still be a great coach?
He'll win more than what they coach got there now with the talent he got. So if you take the coach they got there now, so what?
Why do you say he's a great coach?
They probably went 6-6 this year, Boston College, right? You take Nick Saban and you take the same roster, they probably 8. They probably 2 wins better, 3 wins maybe.
Resources are everything.
And the man know football. The man can coach. The man earned his strike. The man know defense. All that. He ain't as hands on as he used to be. He hired good coaches to do the job for him now. All Nick Saban do now is, you know what I'm saying, go through game day preparation and shit like that. Tell coaches, like, hey, man, you need to substitute a little more. You know what I'm saying? We need these guys to stay fresh. Or he might go over there, motivate a player, and he just show up then recruit and smile and seal deals. That's it. But he ain't all that, drawing up game plans and all that shit really like that. He probably in to make sure they ain't doing no dumb shit. But he letting the coaches coach now.
CEO.
Yeah, he's CEO now. He get paid. But that was the time that nigga was calling defenses. Like he made Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart was his best assistant he ever had. Jimbo was one of them at one time. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the best,
him and Belichick.
That's his best 2 coordinators he's probably had.
Him and Bill Belichick like this. That's why they rotate coaches.
It was at Cleveland.
Yeah, when a coach don't do well, he'll go up to the Patriots. The Patriots will send him back down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if he don't get those top recruits, he's still gonna be.
He won't win as many nationals. No coach will. That's what I'm saying. No coach. They go hand in hand. You feel me?
That's why I said the resources are everything.
Yeah.
Where he's at.
No coach.
Because Michigan State
scrubs in college football ain't gonna win a national title.
So what I'm saying.
All right, compare.
So basically, what I'm saying is, if other coaches got those top recruits, will they?
All right, let me ask you this.
You get Deion, the roster of Alabama, they don't win a national. They gonna be out there in panties soon, my nigga. Fuck you.
The hires, the people on staff,
my nigga.
The people on staff wouldn't compliment those players that Deion had because he don't have a staff. And 2, I still question his coaching as far as X's and O's. So that's still a verdict out on that.
And I don't think he specializes in X's and O's. I think Deion's number motivator.
Right.
A lot of what Deion, I think, accomplished as a player was God-given ability and just wanted to be great. But I don't think Dion was like that locked in where he knew, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't, I don't see him as an X and O guy.
Right. He's
know what
more
I'm
of a
saying?
CEO type guy, you know. But as far as like making in-game adjustments or doing some chalk talk where you drawing up something to critique the defense, I just don't see him.
Nah, he ain't that type of
Now
coach.
he has knowledge on what the secondary should do, but I'm talking about from an overall standpoint of a defensive philosophy.
Oh, bro, they been hitting us with this. I think we can catch him with a blind-side corner blitz. He ain't about to dial up no shit like that. Like that ain't what he's. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of hey man, hey, you got to be a dog. Lock this player down. Motivate the nigga. That's the type of coach he is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but
Well, I mean, you can say the same thing about Mac Brown. Compare him to where he was at Texas with the resources versus North Carolina.
Oh, Matt Brown was too.
Mac
I'm just saying, what I'm saying that what you use in Saban as an example, you can say the same thing about Mac Brown.
Underachieving, Mac Brown, underachieving.
Because, you know, you had Texas, he had the resources versus North Carolina, you don't have those same type of
Man, they
resources.
done gave that man every goddamn thing, even more of in North Carolina. Them business underachieved. They started out red hot this year, and then ever since that Virginia lost, they turned the shit.
Went downhill.
Yep, turned the shit for real. So he'll underachieve, but they happy.
All I'm saying is a lot of great coaches out there, man.
There's a lot of good coaches. There ain't a lot of great ones.
Don't get that publicity like Nick Saban.
That's what I'm saying.
Name me two more great
saying?
coaches.
Like,
Name me two more great coaches.
All I'm saying is if they get those top recruits, will they be considered one of the top coaches in college football?
You got to win.
That's all I'm saying, though, bro.
But that's why I say it's a combination of both. What I'm saying, you gotta you can't
Right.
You can't go out there making chicken salad
I agree with that.
with beef and you know you got it's a variation. Like
Just think about it for a second. Nick Saban, man, he got top 5-star recruits, bro. He ain't really got a coach. What about all them other
You
coaches
do gotta
out there
coach
that
those
actually
kids.
have to coach, bro?
You still,
still got to coach.
Kids
Still got to
up.
coach regardless.
Bro, you can go up to you can go up to a player and be like, hey man, you a 5-star recruit. What is you doing? You ain't that ain't coach.
Look at Texas A&M.
Bro, what I'm saying is
Texas A&M recruited better
what
than
about all
anybody in the
them
country
other
every year.
coaches that really have to coach, bro? Pick up a clipboard. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You even said it yourself, bro. It's both.
But what I'm saying is Saban done built himself up where he don't have to do that no more. You feel what I'm saying? He don't got to do that.
Now, I'll tell you something.
If he don't get those top 5 recruits, bro, yes, he has to coach, bro.
But he'll never stop getting them. He done built that. That's what I'm telling you.
Tell
The
a lot of
train
people-
on the tracks, it ain't going.
You just look at this measuring stick. You remember when he first got to Alabama? A lot of people don't remember this. He lost to UL Monroe.
They started off 6-0 and lost 6 straight, lose the year. His first year there. A lot of people don't know that. They started off 6-0 and they lost 6 straight. Then the next year, I think they won it.
2 years.
I
He
think
got
the next year they won it all.
06. No, he won it in 09. That was his first one, 09. They played in the SEC Championship 08 against Florida and lost when Percy Harvin was there.
Okay.
And then Florida played Oklahoma.
Okay.
And then Bama played Utah and got beat by Utah in the bowl game.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. The first year was
Then 09 was against Shaw. First year.
you gotta get the players to buy in, man.
Yeah, that's why we got to get that shit. Because of that. What I'm trying to tell him, he don't listen to me. He don't believe in this yet. But he gonna believe.
What's that?
He gonna believe, man. I'm gonna be the only one that shut Mad Dogg up, man.
If y'all rematch them, we're gonna find out how good of a coach
Steve
Sarkisian
Sarkisian.
is. Exactly.
Yep.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out
Exactly.
he's gonna come out with the same game plan, or is he gonna throw some tweaks in there? Because, like you said, it's Alabama. Of course, we know this Alabama team is a totally different team than they were early in the season. They're playing ball right now. I think Oregon escaping Auburn benefited Alabama more so coming into the Georgia game because that kind of lit a fire. Because you got to remember, Georgia Tech only lost to Georgia by 7. It was 31-38, I think. Or
Was it
30.
7?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
a
it was
touchdown
close to that.
game.
What's the name?
It's gonna be up to Alabama quarterback, and it's gonna be up to their quarterback when they play us.
They starting to look like Alabama again, man. So we'll see. We will see.
The X factor.
Y'all got
It's
a
a
tough
team
matchup,
effort.
bro. Like I've watched Washington play. They is physical, bro. They coach do a good job. Him and Steve Sarkisian got a lot of similarities when it comes to offense. A lot of similarities, bro. Go look at Washington, bro.
Only look at him.
I tell you
Oh,
something.
you better.
Only look at him.
I tell you something.
You better.
You just make sure you answer the phone, man.
I tell you
just
what.
make sure you answer the phone.
Penix-
No excuse.
Penix don't get hit a lot.
Not at all.
You hardly. I'm talking about in
And
Oregon
they got
and
big
Dan Lannon.
receivers that make plays on the outside.
And
my
Dan
boy.
Lannon is a great defensive minded coach for Oregon. I mean, and they hardly got any. They got pressure, but you hardly ever see him getting off the ground.
His
It's very
defense didn't do nothing against Washington both games. The defense the one that let them down both
Right, 'cause
games.
the offense.
He even said it. You know what I'm saying? Look how many points Washington put up on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Washington
Hey,
got a good
listen.
offense.
They physical. The offensive line is good. The receivers make plays. Penix ain't turning that ball over, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good game, bro. Y'all quarterback, your quarterback. Let me tell you something. If your quarterback turn that ball over, I'm gonna say once y'all gonna lose. It's gonna be up to Ubers, however the fuck you say his name. That's the guy. I know what Penix gonna do. I'm more worried about y'all quarterback.
What he gonna do? Because the last couple games he been declining.
Wow.
Go look at his stats.
You can't just look at stats, man. He playing tough competition. He's doing his thing.
You asked me.
He's doing his things, man.
I just told you. Look at it. His shit
stats.
declining, bro. I'm just telling you.
500 yards against Oregon, my nigga. What you want to do? What he threw for like 250, 300?
Not even
Two
Auburn. The
touchdowns?
game before that.
No.
Against Oregon State that he should have lost. Hey, see that?
Go
Hey,
get.
you know what they say?
Who do you trust more?
Hey.
Everybody in this room. Who do you trust more? Penix or Urs from Texas?
I gotta go with Penix.
Who do you trust more? Tim? Who do you trust more?
Hey, you know what they say? Laugh now, cry later. Yeah, that's it, bro. We ain't got no.
Oh, there we go.
Bring on them Huskies,
Oh, we
man.
bet. You must believe that. We bet.
Hey, just bring them on,
Bring
man.
them on, huh?
Y'all hear this now?
And-
I want the same energy.
And let's touch
Sarkisian gonna choke.
to touch back on Florida State. Florida State held the Heisman Trophy winner. I repeat, the Heisman Trophy winner to 17 points. I don't count that last touchdown because our backup guys was in. That was cleanup. We held the Heisman Trophy winner to 17 points. We were the only team in the country to hold every opponent under 30 points. Nobody scored 30 points on us the entire season.
Modern day college
We
football.
was the number 6 scoring defense in the country.
That's a great stat in modern day college football.
Number 6.
And Rock, for you, Jordan Travis is getting hurt in that game. Who you blame that on?
I was more so pissed off with Norvell for one reason why I say that, because we came out lollygagging those first 2 series, and that play that he got hurt was a freak play, true enough, but he hasn't been running the ball like that all season, so he was trying to make something happen in a stagnant offense. That's why the dude just, because when I saw his leg, I saw his foot turn, I knew
They trying to get rid of that drop tackle too. When a nigga hold on to you and he don't run his legs, so all he do is drop his body weight.
Right.
And that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They trying to get rid of that shit.
but it's gonna be hard to get rid of that though.
Why you say that?
The tackle itself, because how can you control your momentum when you fall? And I mean, that's an inadvertent thing. I mean, you can't, that's just the game. Just some stuff just gonna be collateral damage. You know, you can't, because at that point you got to think about the welfare of the defender. How does he protect himself from making a safe tackle?
Yeah, you're right.
Everything's catered to the offensive guy. What about the defensive guy?
Hey, look, man, it was a very funny video going viral, man. Man, when I seen that shit, boy, I was dying laughing, boy. That Charleston White, he strikes again, huh? He strikes again.
Just don't know when to quit, do it.
Listen, when I first seen it, when I thought about it for a second, and I seen the video he made after the incident, I said, oh, there's a good chance this was staged. Charleston White played y'all again. You feel me? There's a good chance this was staged, bro. Cause I said, there's no way a nigga that small have multiple people jump on him and you walk away with, I think, just one scratch, if that, your jury and your motherfucking money. Nah, you're going to be missing something. You're going to be missing something for real. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. You supposed to hit a nigga with the flower basket.
a plastic one like that, man. Come on.
Then hit the nigga with the microphone.
Yeah.
You done did all this. I got to get something from you.
Right.
So I thought it was staged, man.
Yeah, it looked a little weird. Yeah, it's just the amount of security for one. Like at first it was 2 people on the stage, and the security didn't even crash down on them as soon as they got on stage. They kind of got a little passive in it because they kind of absorbed the pressure instead of actually stopping the pressure from happening.
With somebody as controversial
right.
as Charleston White.
Right. It should have been better security there. I mean, more security. I mean, was it 2 people I don't recall seeing on stage, maybe 3, if that.
Man, listen, I
They
ain't
couldn't
seen no.
even do- they couldn't even
Nobody
hold
look
nobody.
like real security to me. I'm just saying, like nobody look like
They was
real
in street
security.
clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what the fuck? Who venue is this, my
Right,
nigga? Like what the
right,
fuck?
right.
That's why I say this shit had to be staged.
Right. There wasn't no Suge Knights on stage.
Yeah,
Not at all.
you feel me? What you think about it, Mike?
Man, that shit was staged.
You thought it was
That
staged?
shit was doo-doo. That shit was garbage, bro. Come on, bro. You see how he hit? You see how he's supposed to hit dude with that mic, bro?
Nigga said I hit your ass with
Man,
this
come on,
motherfucker.
man. Come on, man. Hey, if he connected how people say he connected with that mic, bro, buddy put
Hey,
his sleep.
Green, you gotta upload a video to this
Man,
part of the
yeah.
same.
Come on, man. Hey, that boy. Hey,
Hey, look, that nigga had that motherfucking mic like that nigga had that.
hey,
Put the nigga dough on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta take the money, the jury, or something, my nigga. You feel me?
Like some WWE type shit, man.
Got picked up the
Right.
check.
It was WWE, man.
Bro, this is how I knew it was staged, bro. Because if that
Falls
nigga
count
really,
anywhere.
really, we all been following Charleston White to know that nigga number one weapon when he in fear is what? His goddamn mace. He didn't pull that mace out not one time. That's what made me think this shit was staged. Cause when that nigga in fear, that nigga gonna get to spraying some shit with that mace, my nigga. Niggas gonna get that acting right. You feel me?
man, that shit was staged, man.
For real, man. Oh man, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, look.
And the way they had him on the ground, bro, for that little bit, that little scratch shit.
Come
man.
on, bro.
Nah.
Come
bro.
on, man.
And
You
what he
feel
do
me?
with the Lakers jersey, he was kind of like a bigger dude.
And then you
Looked
see
like-
how he was slanging, bro. Like, come on, man, go. Nah.
That shit kind of staged, man.
Man,
For
that
real,
shit,
for real.
That shit
He
fake.
probably listen. He probably had shit funny to say that night. He probably made a few phone calls. I need y'all to come jeopardize the show. Let's get this money, get the fuck up out of here. Hey, look, I ain't got no jokes for tonight, so we gonna start a chaos in this bitch. You
Come
feel
on,
me?
man.
For real.
You just can't put that
Hey,
past nobody.
the average person ain't gonna think like that though. You
Right.
feel me? A nigga like Charleston White, he'll think like that. You feel me? And guess what? It get him more views, get him more what's, you know what I'm saying? For real. And
That's
he getting paid.
Blow it up.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I think what started the whole thing? They tried to boo him or some shit. They tried to boo him on stage.
So I only caught when he started talking to the guy. I didn't.
That's
the
the only
videos
video
I
I
saw.
seen
Y'all ain't
too.
seen nothing prior to
But
that.
I think the way he was responding, I think he was trying to say, y'all can boo me or something. I already got fucking paid. I'm
Yeah, I
already-
heard that. Yeah, but I don't know what led up to that point. Yeah,
That nigga said, "Gonna pull out some money, then, nigga."
he had a little wine in his hand and everything.
Man, that nigga, boy, that shit that was funny.
He got that flower pot.
Oh man. But what did that take place at? Y'all know? Do y'all know it's in?
Man, I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure agreeing with him.
Hey man, we're gonna have to go see Charles White show or some shit one day, buddy. Just clown at this goofy ass nigga. For real.
I'll probably start laughing as soon as I
As
see
soon
him.
as I see the
I'll probably start laughing.
Oh
Y'all
man.
know bro got a glass eye, right?
He had blind. You
Yeah,
don't see out of
yeah,
one
yeah.
eye.
That's how you can tell when he moves
Yeah.
his,
Yeah,
move
a
his
lot, of
other
people, a lot
eye.
of people, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. I knew
It's
that
his
nigga
left
was-
eye, isn't it? In his left eye.
I'm not sure.
One
which
of them a little
it is.
lower than the other,
I'm
but
not
don't never
sure.
move.
Yeah.
Hey, he
No,
need to
yeah.
be. Hey, nigga need to be cutting back on conflict. You hear me?
He ain't got but one eye. He can't be out there like Cyclops. Can't be out here like Cyclops.
For real, my nigga, one eye. That's the only thing I kept saying. I was like, damn, they done jump
that
on
laser
Charleston.
coming out that
They
one
about to
eye,
fuck
yeah.
Charleston up. Bitch. Next thing I know, I see that nigga riding in the car telling some mob ties. Niggas mob ties around. I'm like, what the fuck? That's when I knew this shit was staying. I was like, man, this shit here, this is what you call theatrics, Junior.
Prime time special, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. So, look, yo. All right. So we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, that's good.